Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley Salvatori and I help women chase bolder dreams and build their goal body with a ketogenic lifestyle. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here, and today we are talking about the difference between regular beef, grass-fed beef, 100% grass-fed beef, and grass-finished beef, as well as why it's important to you in reaching your why I should be doing something. It's so much easier to actually stick to the thing. And what I'm talking about today is the difference between regular beef, grass-fed beef, and grass-finished beef, and how it can actually benefit your fat loss by doing grass-finished, 100% grass-fed beef. So I dug into the research because I'm like, you know, this is crazy. Not enough people really understand the difference between grass-fed or grass-finished beef, and does it really make a difference in your results? Like, I just wanted to understand a little bit about the science behind it when making this type of decision, because for one thing, it isn't an investment. You know, I just did a video on clean keto and I broke it down and explained it, and I also had a free downloadable, you know, that basically shares the foods that you can eat with clean keto to get the absolute best fat loss results. I'll put another link to that in the description below if you missed that. But I wanted to break down the difference between beef specifically and going grass-finished versus grass-fed and regular beef, so you understand the reason why you actually want to do that, other than that it sounds good to be eating organic foods and grass-fed beef, right? It sounds like that's something you're supposed to be doing, but why do you want to be doing it? Well, let me just give you a little bit of a background here. Grass-fed, grass-finished, 100% grass-fed are different things. When you see grass-fed on a label, you assume that this is good to go, it's grass-fed beef, and it's really healthy and it's good for you, right? Grass-fed on a label really just means the cow was fed grass at some point in its life. And guess what, guys? All the cows are fed grass at some point in their life. The people that stamp the labels, they can literally put grass-fed on the label if a cow was literally fed corn, soy, or other grains throughout its entire life, and then maybe it was just fed a little bit of grass. But grass-finished beef means it was fed grass its whole life and it was finished with grass. Because a lot of companies will do is they will actually give cows grass for the majority of their life, and then the last 3 months they feed them grains, they feed them the byproducts and the really the nasty stuff, the poor cows, right? So they get this stuff and it's really to fatten them up, to make the milk richer, to make the beef more marbleized, to make these cows plumper, which leads to, for one, better taste because of the marbleization, which is the fat content, right? But here's the problem. When a cow is fed these grains and soy and the byproducts, what happens is it changes the balance of the omegas within the meat. So it actually offsets this, and there's more omega-6 versus omega-3. And the reason this is important is because omega-6 can lead to weight retention gain, as well as bloating, the swelling, the water retention, it can lead to a bunch of nasty things that you do not want, right? But when a cow is grass finished, 100% grass fed, grass finished, that means that the last 3 months of the cow's life, it was fed grass, as well as the whole time of the cow's life, it was fed grass. So what happens is the cow's meat content then is going to have a higher omega-3 profile, which means you are going to actually have measurably higher levels of CLA. Now what CLA is, this is something that I was just kind of blown away about, because I was like, what is CLA? I never really hear about it, but this is the thing. CLA actually inhibits body fat. So it inhibits body fat. It's found in the grass-fed beef, right? But regular beef or beef that is not grass finished or not 100% grass-fed beef, just, you know, even if the cow ate grass his whole life and then had the last 3 months finished with the grains and the corn and the soy, that beef is not going to have the CLA, and it's going to have a lower omega-3s, higher omega-6. And so it's going to lead you to weight retention, weight gain, possibly plateauing, having a hard time losing the weight, but also it's linked to higher blood pressure, blood clots, and water retention. So, I mean, when you hear this stuff, if you can't afford to have everything be clean keto, like maybe not everything, okay? But if you can afford to just get your beef grass finished, and when you're looking at your labels, don't get confused. They are going to try to trick you. They are going to try to sell you more beef. Make sure your beef does not just say grass-fed. It has to say 100% grass-fed or 100% grass-fed, grass-finished. That's important. Even if it says grass finished, that is important. That is what you want in the beef, okay? So I hope this helps you guys. For me, I know it really helps me understand specifically why, what the reasoning is, not just someone saying, okay, here's clean keto, eat 100% grass-fed or grass-finished beef, and then not understanding the actual purpose as far as how it will literally help you with your results and your health going forward. And so it's not just a eat organic, eat, you know, yes, it's important, but why is it important? It's so important. It's so important. It's so important to know exactly why. So I hope this video helped you. If you didn't grab my clean keto printable, you can do that. I have a list of the different foods that you should be getting clean, the clean keto foods, and I break it down in 2 separate sheets. The first sheet, if you just eat the foods on that sheet, that is going to get you fast fat loss quickly. If you eat the food on the second sheet, it might slow progress down. You might hit a slight plateau. So ideally you want to stick to the foods on the first sheet when you can. It's very restrictive. It's not everything clean keto, but it's the most important things. So I did that purposefully because a lot of people like to have like specific, okay, this is what to do, this is what to eat. So that's why I did that. So grab that right down below. I'll put it in the description. I hope this video helps you guys.